and welcome to another Algebra Nation podcast. Today's Algebra Nation podcast will cover workbook pages 25 and 26. So let's get jiggy with it. Na.
Solving problems using functions and relations. Right off the bat, I've got for you a...
Right off the bat, I should tell you that these are the problems, the functions. Nice vocabulary word. Da Bears. 3-0. First place. Yeah, buddy. These are the functions at the bottom of page 25. 5 squared.
Automatically, f of x, this is how you read this, f of x equals 4x minus 1 is the same as y equals 4x minus 1. It is just a different way of writing it. It is what is known as function notation. So as you'll see, for this first question, solve for x equals 3. If I wanted to go ahead and use the right equation, I would plug in a 3 for x. Y equals 4 times 3 minus 1. And then I would simplify with orders of operation, meaning I would first multiply 4 times 3, gives me 12, and 12 minus 1 gives me a final answer of 11. Meaning, for this equation, when x is 3, y is 11. The same idea will be used for function notation. Here, when I say solve for x equals 3, I have f of x, that means the function of x, is equal to 4x minus 1. So if I'm going to plug in x equals 3 into this function, f of x equals 4x minus 1, take the x's, plug in a 3, and then go ahead and simplify. And that is how we're going to be using function notation. We input our x to output our y, or we have an input for an output. We input x equals 3. So everywhere there's an x, I'm going to plug in a 3. And then I simplify just like I simplified the right-hand side. 4 times 3, multiplication first, is 12. And 12 minus 1 is 11. So when x is 3, f of 3 is 11. Meaning when x is 3, y is 11. Or when you input 3 into this function, you output the number of 11. Let's do another. Given the following function, f of x
BTW. This is the function at the top of page 5 squared.
equals 3x plus 2. If you were asked instead f of 2, this just means you're going to replace x with 2. It's the same thing as saying solve for x equals 2. But we're going to use function notation now. F of 2 means replace x with 2, and then again use your order of operations. 3 times x is 2 plus 2. Multiply, 3 times 2 is 6. Add, 6 plus 2 is 8. Meaning when x is 2, f of 2 equals 8. You inputted 2, it outputs 8 in this equation. Let's do another. Using the same equation, let's find f of 4, which means we're going to replace x with 4. 3 times 4 plus 2. Simplify with order of operations. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. I input a 4, I output a 14. When x is 4, f of 4 equals 14. So now we have the function notation, but we got to introduce some problems now that have words. I believe you call them word problems. They won't be much of a problem though if you understand the words. Let's go ahead and see this question, and I want you to try it.
This would be your reminder, ding, to turn the page in your workbook.
But before you try it, let's read through this together. A phone company charges $40 per month and $1.50 for each application you purchase. Your monthly charge could be calculated by this following equation. F of S, this is F as a function of S, equals 1.5S plus 40, where S is the number of applications. They gave you the equation. Yes. But how did they come up with it? $40 per month. So automatically, you add 40. But then it says $1.50 for each application. $1.50 each would be 1.5 times the applications. $1.50 each. So $1.50 each plus the $40 per month will give you your monthly charge. This is how you decode the equation with the question. Now the question itself is, if you buy 4 applications, what will be your monthly charge? I want you to pause the video. Go ahead, pause now. Give this one a try and see if you can figure this out. Ready? Pause now.
I'm watching you. Did you pause the video? The eyes are watching.
S is the number of applications. You buy 4 applications. That means S equals 4. So we're going to input a 4 for S and output our answer, which will be our monthly charge, F of S. F of 4 equals 1.5 times 4 plus 40. Here we go. On 1.5, or decimal place 5, times 4 will give you 6. So we have 6 plus 40 give you 46. I input 4, it outputs 46. I input 4 for the applications, and I output 46. The monthly charge would be in dollars. The final answer would be $46. Let's do another, but let's throw in a chart in this next one. Here we go. Function notation, if you haven't noticed. If you're asked to write a function, now you got to come up with one. The last page, I gave it to you. But on this page, we have to figure it out. Here's the trick. The order of the variables is how you write the notation. You do it in order. You don't switch things around. No tricks. Order. W.
Make sure that you are looking at the correct problem. The eyes are watching you.
As a function of t. W as a function of t. In order. Don't switch around. For example, the following chart represents the average happiness Chris P. feels when he eats donuts from his favorite donut shop, Don Donuts. Here we have a chart of donuts and happiness. Probably going to use D for donuts and H for happiness. So given the number of donuts,
I'm pretty happy when I have a pumpkin donut from Dunkin' Donuts. Yum, yum.
sweet, this level of happiness has been calculated on the donuts. Here's the question. Which equation represents H, Chris's happiness, as a function of D, the number of donuts? They want H as a function of D. You have to read it in order. H as a function of D. H as a function of D. H is a function of D. I'll keep it. H is a function. No. H is a function of D. I'll keep that equation so far. H is a function. No. Not as a function. So in this case, I'm down to 2 choices of H as a function of D. So since this is a multiple choice, I would take one of the points above and plug in, and only one of these should be the correct answer. If it works for both of them, pick another point, and eventually you'll get the correct answer. Meaning, I will start by plugging in at 10 for D, and I better get 21 for H, or that equation is incorrect. So here we go. H of 10, I'm plugging in a 10 for D. I'm inputting a 10 for D. 2.1 times 10. So we need to. 2.1 times answer is A, but just to check, let's go ahead and plug into the other equation. C, h of 10 equals 0.48 times 10. So 0.48 times 10 will give me 4.8. That is not 21. I wanted 21. I did not get 21, so the answer is A. That is how you figure out the start of the equation, and then you plug in to find the other side, the end of the equation. So I think, you think, we think it's time.
No, I don't think it's time. Yes, I know you're going to complain, but that's okay. You can act like this guy. Wah! Someone grab his pacifier and bottle. Wah! Because I'm going to ask you to make sure you do the problem, the word problem, on the left-hand side of page 26 at the bottom. Amazing music downloads. I know, you're going to act like this guy. Quit your crying. But if you don't do the word problem, amazing music downloads, it's going to cost you. When you're done with that problem, make sure you visit the crazy math teacher. Adios, amigos. Ciao.